The Australian pelican, with its distinctive pouch and graceful flight, is an iconic bird of Australia's waterways. Found across the continent, these large water birds are a common sight along coastlines, lakes, and rivers. Their presence adds a touch of grandeur to the Australian landscape. With a wingspan reaching up to 2.8 meters, they are a truly impressive sight to behold. Their distinctive throat pouch, which can hold up to 13 liters of water, is a remarkable adaptation for catching fish. Pelicans are highly social birds, often congregating in large flocks, creating a spectacle of movement and sound. Their booming calls echo across the water, adding to the symphony of nature. As a keystone species, the Australian pelican plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of aquatic ecosystems. The Australian pelican, scientifically known as Pelecanus conspicillatus, is easily recognizable by its massive size and unique physical characteristics. The most prominent feature is the large throat pouch, a flexible sac of skin that hangs from the lower mandible of the beak. This pouch is used as a fishing net, expanding to scoop up fish and water. The pelican then tilts its head back, using gravity to drain the water and swallow the catch. Their plumage is predominantly white, with black feathers on the wings. The beak is pale pink, and during the breeding season, a fleshy plate appears on the upper mandible. Their legs and feet are short and strong, adapted for swimming and wading in shallow water. These adaptations make them highly efficient hunters in their aquatic environment. Australian pelicans are found in a variety of aquatic habitats across Australia, including coastal areas, inland lakes and rivers. They are particularly abundant in areas with large bodies of water such as estuaries, lagoons and swamps. These habitats provide an ample supply of fish, their primary food source. They often congregate in large numbers where food is plentiful. Pelicans are adaptable birds and can tolerate a wide range of salinity levels, allowing them to inhabit both freshwater and saltwater environments. They are often seen perched on sandbars, mudflats or rocky outcrops, where they rest and socialize. Their presence is an indicator of a healthy aquatic ecosystem. As opportunistic carnivores, Australian pelicans primarily feed on fish, which constitute the bulk of their diet. They are skilled hunters, using their large pouches to scoop up fish from the water. They often hunt cooperatively, herding schools of fish into shallow water for easier capture. Their diet may also include crustaceans, amphibians, and occasionally small turtles. Their feeding behavior can have a significant impact on fish populations, helping to regulate the balance of the ecosystem. By controlling fish numbers, they prevent overgrazing of aquatic plants and maintain the overall health of the waterway. Their role as a top predator highlights their importance in the food web. Section 5. The pelican's role in the food web. Australian pelicans play a crucial role in the food web as apex predators, influencing the populations of their prey species. Their feeding habits help to control fish populations, preventing any one species from becoming dominant. This balance is essential for maintaining the health and diversity of aquatic ecosystems. Their droppings, rich in nutrients, act as fertilizer, enriching the water and promoting the growth of aquatic plants. These plants, in turn, provide food and shelter for a variety of other organisms, contributing to the overall productivity of the ecosystem. Therefore, the presence of pelicans is an indicator of a healthy and thriving aquatic environment. Section 6. Cooperative breeding and nesting. Australian pelicans are known for their unique breeding behaviors, often forming large colonies during the breeding season, which can occur at any time of year, depending on environmental conditions. These colonies can number in the thousands, creating a bustling hub of activity. Nesting sites are typically located on islands or near water, providing protection from predators. Pelicans are monogamous within a breeding season, forming pairs that cooperate in nest building, incubation, and chick rearing. Both parents share the responsibility of incubating the eggs and caring for the young. The chicks, born blind and featherless, rely heavily on their parents for food and protection. Section 7. Nomadic journeys across Australia. Australian pelicans are highly nomadic birds, their movements influenced by food availability and rainfall patterns. They are capable of flying long distances in search of suitable feeding and breeding grounds. During droughts, they may travel thousands of kilometers to find water. Their nomadic lifestyle allows them to exploit resources across the vast Australian continent. Their ability to fly long distances also enables them to respond to environmental changes, such as flooding or drought, and relocate to areas with more favorable conditions. This adaptability is crucial for their survival in Australia's unpredictable climate. Their movements contribute to gene flow between populations, maintaining genetic diversity within the species. Section 8. Threats and conservation efforts. Despite their wide distribution, Australian pelicans face a number of threats, primarily from human activities. Habitat loss and degradation, due to factors such as water pollution, coastal development, and climate change, pose significant challenges to their survival. Entanglement in fishing nets and lines is another threat, as is disturbance from human activities near their breeding and feeding grounds. Conservation efforts are crucial for ensuring the long-term survival of this iconic species. Protecting and restoring wetland habitats, promoting responsible fishing practices, and raising awareness about the importance of pelicans are essential steps in the right direction. Public education plays a vital role in fostering appreciation for these magnificent birds and their ecological importance. Section 9. Ensuring the pelican's future. The future of the Australian pelican depends on our collective efforts to conserve and protect this magnificent species. By addressing the threats they face and promoting responsible stewardship of their habitats, we can ensure that future generations will continue to marvel at their grace and beauty. Their presence enriches our waterways and reminds us of the intricate web of life that sustains us all. Supporting organizations involved in pelican research and conservation is crucial. By contributing to their efforts, we can help to protect breeding colonies, reduce human-wildlife conflicts, and promote the long-term health of pelican populations. Together, we can ensure that the skies and waterways of Australia continue to be graced by the majestic dance of the Australian pelican. Gap 3S. Section 10. The pelican's unique flight patterns. Pelicans are known for their distinctive flight patterns, often seen gliding gracefully over water bodies. Their large wingspan allows them to soar effortlessly, conserving energy during long flights. This chapter will explore the mechanics of their flight and the adaptations that make it possible. Pelicans utilize thermal updrafts, rising columns of warm air, to gain altitude with minimal energy expenditure. By riding these thermals, they can travel long distances without flapping their wings excessively. This not only conserves their energy, but also allows them to cover vast areas in search of food and suitable habitats. Their flight is a marvel of aerodynamic efficiency. The pelican's wings are designed to maximize lift and minimize drag, enabling them to glide smoothly and maintain stability even in turbulent air. This mastery of flight is not just a beautiful spectacle, but a crucial adaptation for their survival. Watching a pelican in flight is a reminder of the intricate adaptations that evolution has sculpted over millions of years. It's a dance of grace and efficiency, a testament to the wonders of the natural world. As we continue to protect and conserve their habitats, we ensure that this majestic flight remains a common sight in the skies above Australia. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of the Australian pelican. May their graceful presence continue to inspire awe and wonder in all who witness it. Section 11. Pelican interactions with humans. Throughout history, pelicans have had various interactions with humans, from being revered in ancient cultures to facing threats from modern activities. Pelicans have often been symbols of self-sacrifice and nurturing in mythology and folklore. Ancient Egyptians, for instance, depicted pelicans in tomb art, believing that these birds escorted souls to the afterlife. In more recent times, pelicans have found themselves in closer contact with human activities, sometimes to their detriment. Coastal development, pollution, and fishing practices have posed significant threats to their populations. However, these interactions have also led to conservation efforts, as humans recognize the importance of preserving these magnificent birds. Pelican feeding stations have become popular tourist attractions, providing an opportunity for people to observe these birds up close. These interactions help raise awareness about the challenges pelicans face and the efforts required to protect them. Educational programs and wildlife sanctuaries play a crucial role in fostering a harmonious relationship between humans and pelicans. By learning about their behavior, habitat needs, and the threats they face, we can take meaningful steps to ensure their survival. As we reflect on the relationship between pelicans and humans, it becomes clear that our actions have a profound impact on their future. By working together, we can create a world where pelicans continue to thrive alongside us, enriching our lives with their presence and reminding us of the delicate balance of nature. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of the Australian pelican. May their graceful presence continue to inspire awe and wonder in all who witness it. Pelican migration patterns. Pelicans are known for their migratory behavior, traveling vast distances in search of food and suitable breeding grounds. This chapter will cover the migratory routes of Australian pelicans and the challenges they face during their journeys. Australian pelicans are extraordinary travelers. Their migration patterns are influenced by the availability of food and seasonal changes in water levels. These majestic birds can be seen soaring across the skies, moving from coastal regions to inland waterways, and sometimes even venturing across state borders. During the dry season, when inland water bodies shrink, pelicans often migrate to coastal areas where food is more abundant. Conversely, the wet season brings an influx of water to inland lakes and rivers, creating ideal breeding conditions and prompting pelicans to return to these regions. One of the most remarkable aspects of pelican migration is their ability to cover great distances with minimal effort. Utilizing thermal air currents, they can glide for hours, conserving energy and making their long journeys more feasible. This efficient form of travel allows them to navigate through diverse landscapes from arid deserts to lush wetlands. However, these migrations are not without challenges. Climate change, habitat loss, and human activities such as dam construction and land development can disrupt their migratory routes. Additionally, extreme weather events and pollution pose significant threats to their survival during these arduous journeys. Understanding the migratory behavior of pelicans is crucial for their conservation. By tracking their movements and identifying critical habitats, conservationists can implement measures to protect these areas and ensure the pelicans have safe passage during their migrations. As we marvel at the incredible journeys of Australian pelicans, we are reminded of the resilience and adaptability of nature. Their migrations are a testament to the intricate connections within ecosystems and the importance of preserving these natural pathways. By safeguarding their migratory routes, we contribute to the continued survival of these magnificent birds and the health of our environment. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of pelican migration patterns. May their epic journeys inspire us to appreciate the wonders of nature and the importance of conservation efforts. Pelicans hold a significant place in the cultural heritage of Indigenous Australians. Across various Indigenous communities, pelicans are not just birds. They are symbols, teachers, and integral parts of ancient stories passed down through generations. In many Indigenous Australian myths, the pelican is a revered figure. One such story tells of the pelican as a creator spirit who shaped the land and brought water to the people. These stories often depict the pelican's wisdom and strength, qualities that are deeply respected in Indigenous cultures. Traditional knowledge about pelicans is also abundant. Indigenous Australians have long observed the pelican's behavior, understanding their migratory patterns, breeding habits, and role in the ecosystem. This knowledge has been crucial for survival, guiding communities in finding water sources and sustainable food practices. Moreover, pelicans appear in various forms of Indigenous art, from rock paintings to contemporary works. These artistic representations often highlight the bird's graceful flight and its connection to water, emphasizing its importance in both the physical and spiritual realms. The pelican's significance extends to ceremonies and rituals as well. In some communities, pelican feathers are used in traditional dances and ceremonies, symbolizing purity and connection to the ancestors. These practices showcase the deep bond between Indigenous Australians and the natural world. Understanding the role of pelicans in Indigenous Australian culture enriches our appreciation of these magnificent birds. It reminds us that the pelican is not just a part of the natural landscape, but also a vital thread in the cultural tapestry of Australia. As we continue to explore the world of pelicans, let us remember the wisdom of Indigenous Australians and their profound relationship with nature. By honoring these cultural connections, we contribute to the preservation of both the pelican and the rich heritage of Indigenous communities. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the cultural significance of pelicans. May their stories inspire us to respect and protect the natural world and the diverse cultures that cherish it. Despite the challenges faced by pelican populations, there have been numerous successful conservation efforts aimed at protecting these majestic birds. This chapter will highlight some of these success stories and the ongoing efforts to ensure their survival. One remarkable success story comes from the Coorong and Lower Lakes region in South Australia. This area faced severe droughts and water management issues, threatening the local pelican population. However, through collaborative efforts between government agencies, local communities, and environmental organizations, significant strides have been made to restore water flows and improve habitat conditions. These efforts have led to a noticeable increase in pelican numbers, showcasing the power of collective action. In Western Australia, the Peel Harvey estuary has also seen positive outcomes. This estuary was once heavily impacted by pollution and habitat degradation. Thanks to targeted conservation programs, including habitat restoration and pollution control measures, the estuary has become a thriving ecosystem once again. Pelicans, along with other wildlife, have returned in significant numbers, a testament to the resilience of nature when given a chance to recover. Another inspiring example comes from the Gippsland Lakes in Victoria. The introduction of artificial nesting platforms has provided safe breeding sites for pelicans, leading to a successful increase in their breeding success rates. These platforms have not only boosted the pelican population, but have also served as a model for similar initiatives in other regions. Internationally, the story of the Dalmatian pelican in Europe is a beacon of hope. Once critically endangered, concerted conservation efforts, including habitat protection and community engagement, have brought this species back from the brink of extinction. The success of these initiatives serves as a powerful reminder that with dedication and collaboration, we can make a difference. These success stories are not just about saving a species. They are about restoring ecosystems, supporting biodiversity, and fostering a deeper connection between humans and nature. They remind us that every effort counts, and that the survival of pelicans is intertwined with the health of our environment. As we continue to face environmental challenges, let these stories inspire us to take action. By supporting conservation programs, advocating for sustainable practices, and raising awareness, we can contribute to a future where pelicans and other wildlife thrive. Thank you for joining us in celebrating these conservation success stories. Together, we can ensure that the pelican's majestic presence graces our skies for generations to come. Pelicans exhibit fascinating social behaviors and have a complex social structure. This chapter will delve into their social interactions, mating rituals, and the dynamics within pelican colonies. Pelicans are known for their gregarious nature, often seen in large flocks both in the air and on the water. This social bonding is crucial for their survival, providing safety in numbers and increasing their efficiency in hunting and foraging. During the breeding season, pelican colonies become centers of activity and intrigue. Mating rituals are elaborate, involving synchronized displays of head swaying, bill clapping, and mutual preening. These behaviors not only strengthen the bond between pairs, but also play a role in selecting the most suitable mates, ensuring the health and vitality of future generations. Within these colonies, a clear social hierarchy is established, with dominant birds often securing the best nesting sites and access to resources. Despite this hierarchy, pelicans are cooperative breeders, with some species exhibiting communal care for their young. These cooperative behaviors include group defense against predators and shared responsibilities in feeding and nurturing chicks. Nesting sites are often densely packed, with nests built closely together on the ground or in trees, depending on the species and habitat. Communication within the colony is vital, with a range of vocalizations and body language used to convey messages, from warning calls to courtship signals. Understanding the social structure of pelicans not only offers insights into their survival strategies, but also highlights the importance of preserving their natural habitats. As we continue to protect and restore these environments, we support the intricate social fabric that sustains pelican populations. Join us in the next chapter as we explore the unique flight patterns of pelicans, a sight that has captivated observers for centuries. As we delve deeper into the lives of pelicans, it's crucial to address a growing threat that looms over their existence: climate change. Climate change poses a significant threat to pelican populations, affecting their habitats and food sources. Rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns have led to changes in the availability of fish, a primary food source for pelicans. In coastal regions, rising sea levels and increased storm frequency are eroding nesting sites, making it difficult for pelicans to find safe places to breed and raise their young. Inland, changing rainfall patterns are altering the availability of freshwater habitats, crucial for their survival. But it's not just about habitat loss. Climate change is also causing shifts in the distribution of prey species, forcing pelicans to travel further and expend more energy to find food. This puts additional stress on these magnificent birds, especially during the breeding season when energy demands are high. However, there is hope. Conservation efforts are underway to mitigate these effects. Protected areas are being established to safeguard critical habitats, and initiatives to restore degraded ecosystems are making a difference. Researchers are also studying pelican migration and feeding patterns to better understand how climate change is impacting these birds and to develop strategies to support their resilience. It is a race against time, but with concerted efforts and a commitment to addressing climate change, we can help ensure the survival of pelicans for future generations. As we continue to explore the world of pelicans, let us remember that our actions today will shape their tomorrow. Join us in the next chapter as we uncover the role of pelicans in Indigenous Australian culture, a testament to the deep connection between these birds and the people who have shared their lands for millennia. In the face of numerous challenges, injured and orphaned pelicans often find themselves in need of rehabilitation and rescue. This chapter explores the dedicated work of wildlife rescue organizations, whose tireless efforts are crucial in giving these magnificent birds a second chance at life. When a pelican is found injured or orphaned, it is often brought to specialized wildlife rescue centers. These facilities are equipped with the necessary tools and expertise to provide medical care, nourishment, and a safe environment for recovery. From treating broken wings to addressing malnutrition, wildlife rehabilitators work round the clock to nurse these birds back to health. The rehabilitation process is meticulous and requires a deep understanding of pelican behavior and needs. It begins with a thorough medical examination to assess the bird's condition. Injuries are treated and any necessary surgeries are performed. The pelicans are then placed in enclosures that mimic their natural habitats, allowing them to regain strength and practice essential skills like fishing and flying. Beyond physical healing, the emotional well-being of these birds is also a priority. Rehabilitators use techniques to minimize stress and promote natural behaviors, ensuring that the pelicans are well prepared for life back in the wild. This includes socializing with other pelicans, which is vital for their reintegration into wild populations. Once a pelican has fully recovered, the moment of release is a poignant and triumphant occasion. Carefully transported to a suitable location, the pelicans are set free, their powerful wings carrying them back into the open skies. These releases are not only a testament to the resilience of the birds, but also to the dedication and compassion of the people who work tirelessly to save them. The work of wildlife rescue organizations is a beacon of hope in the fight to protect pelican populations. Their efforts highlight the importance of compassion and action in the face of adversity. By supporting these organizations and spreading awareness, we can all play a part in ensuring that pelicans continue to thrive in our world. Join us in the next chapter as we delve into the role of pelicans in Indigenous Australian culture, a testament to the deep connection between these birds and the people who have shared their lands for millennia. Pelican watching has become a popular activity for bird enthusiasts and nature lovers alike. Whether you're a seasoned bird watcher or a curious beginner, observing these magnificent birds in their natural habitats can be a truly rewarding experience. To get the most out of your pelican watching adventure, it's important to know where to look. Coastal regions, estuaries, and large inland lakes are prime locations for spotting pelicans. Early mornings and late afternoons are the best times to observe them, as this is when they are most active. When observing pelicans, it's essential to maintain a respectful distance. Use binoculars or a spotting scope to get a closer look without disturbing the birds. Pelicans are known for their distinct and often comical behavior, such as their synchronized fishing techniques and impressive diving skills. One fascinating fact about pelicans is their cooperative hunting strategy. Groups of pelicans work together to herd fish into shallow waters, making it easier for them to catch their prey. Watching this teamwork in action is a sight to behold. Another interesting behavior to watch for is their unique way of taking off from the water. Pelicans will often run along the surface, flapping their wings vigorously before becoming airborne. Their graceful flight, with wings spanning up to 3 meters, is a majestic sight against the backdrop of the sky. For those keen on photography, capturing the elegance of pelicans in flight or their playful interactions can result in stunning images. Patience and a good camera with a zoom lens are key to getting that perfect shot. Pelican watching not only offers a chance to connect with nature, but also to learn more about these incredible birds and their ecosystems. By appreciating and understanding pelicans, we can foster a deeper respect for the natural world and contribute to its preservation. So grab your binoculars, head to your nearest pelican hotspot, and immerse yourself in the captivating world of pelican watching. It's an experience that promises both tranquility and excitement, leaving you with a newfound appreciation for these remarkable birds. Join us in the next chapter as we delve into the role of pelicans in Indigenous Australian culture, a testament to the deep connection between these birds and the people who have shared their lands for millennia. As we continue our journey into the world of pelicans, it's important to recognize the vital role that ongoing research plays in understanding and protecting these magnificent birds. Scientists and conservationists around the globe are dedicated to studying pelican populations, behaviors, and the challenges they face in an ever-changing environment. One of the latest advancements in pelican research involves the use of GPS tracking technology. By attaching lightweight GPS devices to pelicans, researchers can monitor their movements and migration patterns with unprecedented accuracy. This data provides invaluable insights into their nomadic journeys, breeding grounds, and feeding habits. Another promising area of research focuses on the impact of climate change on pelican habitats. Rising sea levels, changing weather patterns, and habitat degradation are all factors that could significantly affect pelican populations. By understanding these impacts, scientists can develop strategies to mitigate risks and ensure the survival of pelicans in the face of environmental changes. In addition to field studies, genetic research is also playing a crucial role. By analyzing the genetic diversity of pelican populations, researchers can identify potential vulnerabilities and develop conservation plans to maintain healthy and resilient populations. Citizen science initiatives are another exciting development in pelican research. Enthusiastic bird watchers and nature lovers contribute valuable data by reporting pelican sightings, behaviors, and even nesting activities. This collaborative approach not only enhances scientific knowledge, but also fosters a sense of community and shared responsibility for pelican conservation. Looking ahead, the future of pelican research holds great promise. With advancements in technology, increased collaboration, and a growing awareness of environmental issues, we are better equipped than ever to protect and preserve these iconic birds. By continuing to study and understand pelicans, we can ensure that future generations will have the opportunity to witness their majesty and grace in the wild. Join us in the next chapter as we delve into the role of pelicans in Indigenous Australian culture, a testament to the deep connection between these birds and the people who have shared their lands for millennia.